Hi guys, I'm coming to y'all with a glitter and pigment mix, how to do that, and I'm just showing you how I do it. I'm not saying that this is all-time favorite or must-do way. I'm just showing you how I do it. That's easier for me, and if you find this easy for you, then please go right ahead and do it. If you find a better way, hey, shout out it to me and tell me, hey, you could do this, or to make this experience better for you. I start off with my glass dish. I think I'm going to go ahead and make about 5 glitter mixes today in this container. And what I do, I mix it in here, wide space, and scrape it out of here and put it in my little jars that I'll be using today, which are these. I always use the little small ones, and these are my tools I will be using. I will need my brush to test out the things. I got my acrylic, I got my monomer, and I got my glitters. These are already pre-made glitters that I already made, and I have no acrylic in there. I'll be doing those 2 colors, that color. Then I did a mix of this color here, which is brown, greens, and all them different colors in there. And I'm going to do a silver, which is this one right here. Okay, it's 2 ways that I do my glitter mixes. The first way, I'm going to show you how I do my glitter mixes. Make sure I have this all cleaned out. I should have put that there. And I'm going to start off with that pink. And I do it 2 ways. I want a clear base and I want a pigmented base glitter. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is the clear mixed glitter, which I take this right here. I don't know if I'm close enough to y'all. I need to zoom y'all in a little bit so y'all can actually see what I'm working with here. So I'll be using this glitter here, and what I try to do when I mix my glitters, I try to mix all my glitters with the same acrylic. And I find a monomer that is comparable to work with every type of glitter. And the one I found here is called this right here. It's KDS Enhancement Extension Plus. I bought this from my local beauty supply place, and I'm sure if you Google this, you'll probably be able to find it. This is a very good monomer here, and it works with pretty much every acrylic that I have. And I basically only use this really for my glitter mixes and stuff like that, or pigments and a powder that I'm trying out and stuff like that, and I don't have the same monomer. But this one right here pretty much works with everything I have. Okay, so let me get back to this. I'm off subject. Okay, and what I do is, if I'm doing the pigment, I would do the pigment and the acrylic. But since I'm doing the clear, I'm going to do this and the clear, which is very easy to do. And this is how I measure. I take 1 teaspoon of this. I'm sorry, I don't take 1 teaspoon of this. I actually take the opposite side. Any opposite side of the measuring spoon is good for a balanced mix. So I take this, I fill it up, and that is how much I put in there. And that is a quarter, I think a quarter teaspoon, yeah. Then I take my clear acrylic, because I want a clear base. And I put that much in there, the opposite of the thing. And that's it. That's all I do for that one. And all I do is mix that up pretty good. When I lay my acrylic on, I don't want it to be chunky. So I don't want to put a whole lot to actually see the stuff. I like it to be flat and see everything that's involved in there with my clear mix. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my jar. I combined it all together. Get my little jar here. I have gloves on, y'all, because I don't like the powder and the glitter getting all over my hands. It can irritate your skin while that powder is left on your hand without washing it off. And what I do it to the corner, pick it up, put it in there, and keep doing this till I get it all in there. I want all that yumminess in there. And this is actually just a stamping card I'm using. I'm almost there. Yes, it's tedious, but hey, I like it this way. After I finish mixing all these, guys, I'm going to show you the samples of these. And that should be good enough. Oh, I want that little marlar right there. Just fell out of there. Ah! Okay, so that's that one. Going to set that aside. Now we're going to do the pigment one. And what I like to do with this right here, I wipe that with alcohol. Make sure that with a little lint-free rag, and I just go across there like that. If it was a different color, you know. So since it's the same color, that's okay. But still, I just give it a good wipe. And since it's glass, very easy to wipe up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Alcohol dries pretty fast, by the way. And if you're in a hurry, you just take it, dry it out, make sure it's dry. Because you don't really want nothing. You really can get a towel and dry it out, but hey, these little things here, you don't want to waste your little, these right here, you can just get a towel and wipe it dry. Okay, that's dry. Now, the pigment one, I start with my natural. I don't use clear with pigments. I use natural powder. To me, the color is just more vibrant with the natural. So, you do the same aspect. You put this amount in there. And make sure that, you know, you clean that off too. So, I'm going to wipe that real quick. With a dry lint. And we're going to put that one thing in there. Now for the pigment, we're going to turn it to the quarter. And we're going to put the pigment in there. And the pigment that I'm using is this color right here. The closest color I felt I can get to. That's going to make this pop. You see that? Probably make it pop. And if I want a lighter one, I could have got a lighter one. I don't know, guys. What you think? Okay, guys. I'm going to go with this one right here. And what I do, I fill this up, okay? Like that. You might be saying that's a lot, but to me that's not. Okay? Because I don't want to see any clears around when you plant it, you can see that it separates. I don't want no separation when you plant your acrylic on the nail. I want it to be thoroughly pigmented. Okay. I think that color is going to be nice. That's a nice color. Okay, then what I do before I put the glitter and stuff in there, I mix this with my spatula. And I take my time, so I won't be mixing all day. Trying to get all the chunks out. Make this as smooth as possible right now. And I'm just bringing my acrylic over to it and smashing it in a little at a time. You want to mix it in really good before you put that glitter in there. Ooh, that's pretty. I know y'all probably can't wait to see this one, huh? Ooh, looking so fluffy. Okay, I think that is about right. Look like I got that mixtured in pretty good. You see some little pigment, smash it down again. So you won't have to do this again. Put it in a container, take it out the container, put it back in the container, take it back in the container, because you ain't properly mixing it. You be having all those little pigment chunks in there. I hate that. So just take your time and do this. And I think that looks good. Now what I do is take my glitter and this, and I do the same amount, a quarter teaspoon. And I just mix that up. Don't look like I have a lot in there, huh? And there's really nothing wrong with adding more glitter if you want more glitter, but I'm going to test it out and see how that's going to look, because I don't want to use all my glitter right now if I don't have to. Little bit goes a long way. It's much harder to smash up the pigments when you already have your glitter in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the container now. That is that. Gonna move on along. And we're going to test these out at the end, okay guys? I might have to put some names to this. Okay, like I said, I like to wipe that down. And even wipe my hands off with the alcohol pads, so I won't contaminate another color with another color. I don't have to keep washing my hands. Okay, that is that. And I'll be right back after I get this all mixed up. Okay, that's all mixed up. Then I'm going to go in with our glitter. Put that there, and then you're going to mix. Then we're going to put that in our little jars. Ooh, that look like cocoa, my daughter said. Alright, y'all should know the routine by now, how I make these. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one with a clear base and the gold. I think I'm going to go ahead and do those. And I do them the same way. And then I'm going to show you the swatches. I'll be right back. Okay, I finished all the colors, my clear base and my pigment base glitter mixes. And what I'm going to do is test these out on the glass here. I've tested it on the glass before, which it came out pretty good. So I'm going to test it out again. Right here on the glass so y'all can see it. Right here. I made a blue, a brown, a pink, and a gold. And I use a citron base gold with this one. Pigment. Pearl-X pigment thing. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the blue. And me and my daughter started naming these powders here. And I think I'm going to call this Independence Wave 1 and 2. I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit so I can see if y'all can see what I see. And I'm just going to place them down here on the table. Going to start right here. And that's the pigment one. Then the clear base. I hope y'all can see that pretty good. I'm going to start with the brown, and we call this Fudgio. I'm sorry, she's saying fudgy. So fine, fudgy. And that's the pigment. And this is the clear base one. Okay, and I'm going to the pink ones. And what do you call these?
Strawberry smoothie.
Strawberry smoothie. And the clear one, Strawberry Smoothie 2. And this one right here, what is it called?
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks 1 and 2. The pigment base. The clear base. Okay, there you have it. I'm going to give y'all a close-up. Look at that. Do you see the difference in the clear and the pigment ones? And this is the way I like to make my pigments. If I want a pigment looking nail, I use the more pigment looking nail. And if I wanted more of a clear looking nail, I use the clear glitter mix. Very pretty. They came out very nice. Okay guys, I kind of got it fixed away. I can probably see them a little better. And I tell you, they didn't come out bad at all. Not at all. Probably do this one again. I might make it more of a gold than a citron color. But I just want to see how it looks in that citron color. And I think it came out very nice, like a yellow gold. And the strawberry smoothie, very pretty. That brown. Fudgy. It looked like a fudge, don't it? And that blue. I love using this glass thing. I use everything to test out everything because it just pops straight off the glass like nobody's business. And that's it, guys. That's how I make my 2 different types of glitter mixes. Whether I want pigmented or I want a clear, glassy look glitter finish. Alright guys, until next time, y'all have a smiley day. Bye.